Alright, this time around I will not skip. Instead, I will add some upgrades here, right? Because you cannot race in here. Let's see, and what's the cheapest way to meet the PR requirement? Body's usually cheap. Brakes even cheaper. Let's go with that and get the next racing dollar upgrades. Brings PR up to 82.6. And then exhaust always has a nice return. So let's get that. A 3.9. And then body is probably going to be the next one to get. There we go, exactly 84.4. And next one is racing dollar upgrade. So I could get it, but just for the sake of this video, I will try to see if I can complete this goal with the minimal upgrades. So they say manage fuel, but I don't remember fuel being playing that big of a role in this. Give you enough fuel. So as long as you're not, going off track a ton, racing off track too much, because then in order to recoup the speed, you will be using up more gas, if you understand what I mean. So if you keep it clean, I believe this is quite doable without necessarily having to skip for free. Alright, not too late on the brakes there. Alright, yeah, don't do that. See, that is going to eat into your fuel efficiency. Alright, and see if we can catch up to P3 before we hit corkscrew. Maybe. Kind of. Alright, so we got 2 more cars to catch up to. And we got a lap to go. So, and fuel wise, 4.5 units I think is plenty. Oh, that's not the way to do it though. I think I might have blown it by skidding off that far in that entry into this final lap. So you cannot afford that kind of mistakes, but those are definitely an avoidable mistake. Meaning, this should be a plenty doable goal. Yeah, if I didn't skid off, I'd be right on the P2's tail. So here, let's try one more time. I mean, we have instant service, so take advantage of that offer, right? So as I said, the 8 units of fuel is plenty for the sort of the 2.5 lap we got here. And of course, as I was saying, if you're trying to race this one and get past this, the chances are you might as well put on all 21 upgrades of necessary to win this car by meeting the PR requirement, at which point this goal is significantly easier, because you will have quite a bit better performing car that gets you more power for the same amount of fuel that you'll be using. Better grip, so you can brake a bit later, and you'll be picking up the speed loss quicker. But yeah, even with just meeting the PR requirement, look at that. And I like this, the way this race is looking a bit better. But let's not make the same mistake twice. Kind of. Not as egregious as the last attempt, but not the cleanest either. Thank goodness they don't have the no off-track stipulation, which means technically you can just fly over the corkscrew chicane as long as you can aim it correctly. You can actually get through that without losing much speed. But of course, if you aim it wrong, you can crash smack into the barrier and lose a lot of speed. So alright, so P1 and P2 are racing kind of close by, which will make it easier for me to make the overtake. So there's a overtake of P3, and then Riera I should be able to overtake heading into the final corner. And I should have better pickup. There we go. So, as I was saying, the goal itself is definitely doable one. And especially with the, upgrades that you need to get in order to get past, right? That's the probably the bigger challenge of the cost association. But of course, as I was saying earlier, if you're getting past this goal, the chances are you're in it to go all the way to win the car, which means you will have to spend significantly more in upgrades. Right. So anyway, just wanted to make a quick video about this goal, how it is still doable. I mean, I appreciate the fact that they made it free to skip, because then that means you can just stop after this goal and don't put any gold upgrades on this car at all, right? And still manage to pull it off. But this is what it looks like. PR 84.4, 1121331. So yeah, I think I spent what I want to say exhaust was like about 80 gold, brakes was 60 gold, and the body was 70. So that is about 210 gold, something like that. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of halfway there, isn't it, in terms of how much you have to spend? Not quite, but somewhere in the ballpark, right? So yeah, so that will do it for this quick video in terms of getting past stage 2, the final goal that they provided us skip for free, in case this event returning in the future, if they ask us to actually race, then at least it is still doable with just meeting the PR requirement. Your car has enough performance. So, and yeah, so there you go. So that is the end of stage 2, or end of this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll have the remainder of the event video following, so stay tuned if you're interested. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.